You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With all 12 of the Gods of Destruction now having to make their way towards planet Earth, a new arc is born in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, as I wanted to welcome you all to the debut of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes Universe Genesis arc, in which right now a brand new story is about to take place, which basically is the aftermath of the Universal Conflict arc involving several returning characters, including Few, who not only is going to be playing a huge role in this arc and is basically responsible for everything going on right now, but with the Universal Genesis arc having to open up with all 12 Gods of Destruction coming to Earth, one can only imagine as to the utter chaos that this arc is going to introduce as the story of course begins to unfold. As once more, before we begin, if you guys are new to this channel and simply have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single video on the channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. If you guys simply love the overall concept idea of having the Gods of Destruction come to Earth just to simply confront Goku and Vegeta, because from the beginning we actually go to the Time Nest where we get to see how Xeno Trunks is with Xeno Pan, and they're speaking to the Supreme Kai of Time. Now, I'm not sure about anyone else, but I got big Xenoverse vibes just from the opening acts of this entire thing, because from the get-go we get to observe how Pan ends up dialing something on her watch as it sends Trunks and herself off to a different location, and the Supreme Kai of Time seems to be very concerned and seems to be a tad bit alarmed about something, and I really hope that one day the developers over at Bandai actually introduce this concept within a hypothetical Xenoverse 3, because I really love this overall concept, because we also have the Toki Toki bird having to be shown in Goku's hands, right? So Goku's holding the Toki Toki bird, and as we already know in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the Toki Toki bird is highly of significant importance, but over out in the background we get to see how Gohan's training with Piccolo, Krillin is training with 17, that was a little bit weird, but either way, right? Everyone is training, everyone's basically doing their own thing, and there is a counter bird, right, to Toki Toki. I'm not entirely sure of the name of the evil bird, but it's something similar to Toki Toki. Now, because of this, we observe how Vegeta is speaking to Goku, and I love this overall sense of tension, because with this bird having to be here, everyone's beginning to question as to why, until there is a massive blinding light in the sky that ends up scaring the Toki Toki bird away, and it seems to come from Trunks and Pan. So once again, they end up arriving, and it's because of something very important that has to do with the Toki Toki bird. So I'm only assuming here that the reason why they came here was because of the Toki Toki bird. But as the conversation begins to carry on, we only then observe how all 12 of the Gods of Destruction all of a sudden show up on Earth, and everyone seems to be wondering as to why, and they look serious. And with everyone having to look on, I love how Champa is speaking to Beerus and looking down and basically targeting the bird, right? So the Gods of Destruction are here because of the Toki Toki bird, and the first person among all of the gods to step forward in literally about to Hakai the bird is Beerus, right? So Beerus sticks his hand out and he is about to destroy this freaking bird, man, and he wasn't taking any chances of this because he was here for a specific reason, and whatever that reason may be, he wanted to use this opportunity to destroy the bird. But Toki Toki only then begins to flap its wings, and all of a sudden the Hakai energy that Beerus was holding is gone, and I really disagreed with this, because I think that the destroyers such as Beerus, Belmont, Moscow, Liquor, Ramush, Champa, they shouldn't have their energy or Hakai energy just be dissipated so quickly. But over out in space, there is this evil bird. I think the bird's name is Doki Doki or something like that. So this bird is shown flying around, and it's huge, by the way, and whatever this bird is causing a lot of trouble between everyone. But the one thing that I really liked about this episode going into its finale was the fact that all of the gods were here for a collective purpose. Now, with Pan having to bring the Toki Toki bird back to the Supreme Kai of Time, the gods are pissed, but I also really enjoy the roast that Champa had with Kitella and how all of the other gods were basically looking down on Trunks and Vegeta and Goku and basically saying, hey, we need to get rid of these dudes, and only then all of the gods begin to unleash Hakai energy. This was something so cool because as they all were just about to destroy everyone on Earth, Beerus then just stopped them. He stuck his hand out and said, wait, no, hold on. As all of them put down their Hakais, they begin to question Beerus as to why, right? And as soon as Beerus gets into fighting position, Goku had this look on his face as if he was turned on because he knows exactly what Beerus meant by, wait a minute, don't kill them, let's fight them instead. And I absolutely love how only then Goku, Vegeta, 17, Gohan, Trunks, Krillin, Piccolo, everyone, they step up and they're actually opposing the gods. And it was so cool to see Trunks pull out his sword. Goku only then went Super Saiyan Blue. So this was something that was really, I think, meant, in my opinion, for Dragon Ball Super, because Beerus got into fighting position and he was like, alright, you know what? I'll fight Trunks, I'll fight Piccolo, I'll fight 17, hell, I'll fight both Goku and Vegeta, I don't care, because we came here for the bird, you guys messed this up, so you're gonna pay for that. And I love how Goku begins to channel more of his powers, because the front line here is Goku and Beerus, and the minute we get to see how Goku and Vegeta begin to unleash more of their power, Beerus doesn't seem to be shaken, but instead, he seems to be eerily calm. He seems to be awaiting Goku, because the first thing Goku ends up doing is charging right in, and in typical Blue fashion, you can only assume that this is something that would give Goku the edge considering all the training he's done, and that's when it cuts, because only then we go back to Fuse Laboratory, and inside of Fuse Laboratory, he's just chilling because he's watching everything, he knows about what's going on, but he's also aware of this massive tree in space that seems to be affecting all of reality. And the minute this evil bird that we saw in the beginning ends up flying towards Fuse's shoulder, it's really interesting because it would only appear that this is one of his experiments or one of his pets, because by the end of this, the episode comes to a close with a cliffhanger of Goku versus Beerus. Now, although this episode really didn't provide much of any action, I loved the tension, I loved the overall atmosphere of there actually being something to where Goku and Vegeta needed to worry about, because these are the gods of destruction. They're not playing any games here, and I absolutely love the idea of the gods being there and ready to throw down against our heroes. But by the end of all of this, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below about the idea of having all of these gods of destruction come to Earth and throw down against our heroes, especially with the narrative of Battle of Gods establishing the fact that Goku at some point did fight Beerus, and to see that happen again, I think is a very good thing. Although I disagree with the overall idea of having this take place in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, maybe this is an indicator that we're never going to be getting this in Dragon Ball Super. I hope that's not the case, because I think Goku versus Beerus, in having them have a rematch in Dragon Ball Super, would be a lot better than seeing it go down in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. But I love the overall idea of having all the gods, including the ones that really don't like each other, come to Earth and stand together for a common cause, even if it is subjectively biased, and even though they probably have their own little motives and agendas behind why they're here. I just love the idea of seeing Goku and Vegeta stare off against all 12 of the most powerful beings in the universe outside, of course, the Angels and the Omni King and the Daishinkan. I'm just a really big fan of that narrative, because here we have Goku and Vegeta who have arguably broken beyond the powers of a god at some given point in Dragon Ball Super and even Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and to see those deities stand before them and even confront them, I think is such a cool thing. But by the end of it, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below about this episode. If you guys hated it, if you guys liked it, share your thoughts and opinions down below, guys. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. If, of course, you guys are new, then be sure to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button down below, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate! Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!